Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, you can be if you give us a call at 434-394-0924. That's the number for the Trading Post hotline.
The Trading Post hotline? Oh, boy, I hope not.
Am I going back?
No.
No, that's the number for the Call Flow Radio Show. Wow.
Yeah, flashback.
Flashback, instant.
Yeah.
My brain. Anyway, this is Chris Wood.
We're going to be auctioning off this piece of paper right here, signed by Chris Wood and Noah Massarge for 20 cents.
Yeah, right, 20 cents. How are you?
I'm doing well. I got, like I said, I got my mug of Merc.
Okay, we have to explain.
Yeah,
that.
okay. A mug of Merc. That's 1930s diner lingo for coffee, black coffee. No cream.
No cream.
Just black.
How do you like your coffee?
I like it black. Sometimes I like cream. I kind of vary, but ultimately, Chris, I am a how do you say it? Espresso connoisseur. I will.
Do you have
drink.
an espresso machine?
Okay, so we're gonna get personal, I guess. All right. There's no best way to get into this topic, but yes, I do have an espresso machine.
Good.
I worked at a coffee shop, two coffee shops. I love espresso a lot, like a lot, and this is going to sound bad either way. Okay, so I'm dating. I'm in a serious relationship with my girlfriend Katie. Love Katie. And for my birthday, she bought me an espresso machine, and I was so excited. And then I opened up the box. It's like a Walmart knockoff brand of espresso machine, and honestly, like, there's so much that goes into it, like making good espresso, and a lot of it is the machine, a lot of it is the beans you use as well. But like, I tried pulling a shot from it, and it was just saggy espresso. It wasn't sharp. It didn't have the real like good cream at top. You get that little crema of the white. It didn't have any of that. It looked like just sad coffee. And I was like, and I use it, but I like a fancy. My standards.
That's because your standards, because you worked.
Exactly, I have a higher standard for, and I don't expect Katie to know that my standards are like, the machine has to be made in Italy. It has to at least pull like 2 shots simultaneously. And it's got to look nice. Like, if it doesn't look, I'm kidding. That sounds very snobbish, but that's how I feel. I don't know. I got to have a nice espresso machine, and I have an espresso machine.
Yeah,
but no,
you got to save up for it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, just like you saved up for your sofa.
Of course. The Italian leather sofa. Here we go again with the Italian made in Italy sofa. Yes, yeah. No, it's an okay machine, but it's just it's not what I'm used to, because I'm used to like industry standard espresso machines.
Right. Okay.
And what I have is not that.
All right. Well,
I hope that doesn't come off the wrong way.
No.
Okay.
No, like I said, it's like between a Chevy and a Cadillac, right?
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
That's what my dad always used to say. I'm not going to say those were my words. Actually, they was my father's words.
Well, I think that explains where I'm at pretty well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, how has the rest of the week been? Okay.
Yeah.
Good?
Very good.
Good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
All right.
How about you, Chris? And playing any tennis recently?
I played tennis yesterday.
Okay.
Then I went home and packed my car with books. And books. Yeah, I did it all by myself.
Wow.
So I'm all ready for the St. Teresa's Christmas Bazaar.
I like it.
Yeah.
When is that?
That's on Friday.
Okay.
Starts at 10 to 4, I think.
Okay.
And then Saturday it's 9 to 2.
That's right.
Like that.
Yes. I think we have that in the announcements.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. So
very
hopefully
nice.
some people will come by and say hi.
Very nice. I'll try my best to swing on out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Chris.
cool.
Yeah, come
All
on.
right.
Come on.
Yeah, but it's been kind of a tradition. And of course, all those ladies up there, they absolutely loved Francis. And usually, it was if it was the first weekend in November, it was be his birthday. But since Friday is the 1st, then his birthday is on the 4th, so it'll be on Monday. But
Okay.
he would have been 70.
Oh, wow.
So, anyway, let's see what else has been going on. I went to my daughter's Halloween party
how
on
was
Saturday.
that? Yes.
Oh, it was fun. But the two grandchildren that are still of trick-or-treating age and dress up, one was dressed up as a cow, and that was Lila, and these were inflatable costumes.
So taking up a lot of
Oh
space,
my
a lot
gosh.
of bouncing
They
back
were
and forth.
so cute. And Harrison was a skeleton, and he also his was inflatable as well.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
cute, so cute. Anyway, we had a good time.
Oh, that's great, Chris.
Yeah, and Laura was dressed up as Maleficent. With the horns and all that. The black.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very-
She made a beautiful Maleficent. I'll tell you that. She was a magnificent Maleficent.
Hey, that's
Hey.
fun. Say that 5 times twice.
yeah, yeah.
Well, 5 times fast.
All right, let's
Yeah.
check out today in history on this date. Let's see. The featured event. We'll go back to 1485. 1485. Henry Tudor, who was crowned Henry VII on this date in 1485, founded the Tudor dynasty. It ended the War of the Roses, used his children's marriages to build alliances, and signed treaties that increased England's power. So that was on today. Some more events. American crime boss Whitey Bulger, this was in 2018, who, as head of the Boston area Winter Hill Gang, was a leading figure in organized crime from the late 1960s to the mid-1990s. He was beaten to death by fellow inmates while in prison.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're crime
yeah,
boss.
right.
Yes, yeah. Jeez.
2003, American basketball player LeBron James, who was drafted directly out of high school, made his NBA debut with the Cleveland Cavaliers. 1995, voters in Quebec narrowly defeated a referendum that proposed sovereignty for the province within a new economic and political partnership with the rest of Canada. 1974, Muhammad Ali, I should say, knocked out George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle, regaining the world heavyweight boxing title. All right, let's see what else we got here. I'm not going to do that one. 1938, Orson Welles' radio dramatization of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds was broadcast, causing great alarm, though reports of a nationwide panic were unfounded, as some listeners feared a genuine invasion from Mars.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Well, a lot of people believed it. 1905, Emperor Nicholas II issued the October Manifesto, bringing the end of unlimited autocracy. Autocracy?
Yeah, sounds right.
Okay. Took me a little while to process
You got to warm
that.
up the old mouth.
In Russia, and ushering in an era of constitutional monarchy. 1895, German bacteriologist and pathologist Gerard Domach. He was recipient of the 1939 Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine, excuse me, for his discovery, announced in 1932, of the antibacterial effects of Prontosil. And he was born in 1895 on this date. I think that's about as far as we're going to go with that one.
Some
I mean, we
fun
can go back to
history.
130.
Well, let's just go to 130 for the heck of it. You know.
The Roman Emperor Hadrian officially founded the city of Athenopolis in ancient Egypt.
Wow.
And how they found that out, I'll never know.
It's good to know. Yeah, it's good to have that information. I mean,
Yeah.
it's cool that information was somewhere saved.
So way back.
some old scholar was like, this day.
I know.
Maybe they found it in his like diary. You know, it's like
Could be.
today.
Yeah.
The city was formed. I don't know. I don't know how they spoke, Chris.
I don't either. Anyway, the lines are open at 434-394-0924. It is October 30th already.
It's moving
Tomorrow's
fast.
Halloween.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We have a little special thing going on
We
for
have
tomorrow.
a very, very special thing. Should we? I mean, well, let's talk about it.
Well,
Or let's save it.
give a little tease here and there.
Okay.
Mystic Raven.
Yes. Oh goodness, the Mystic Raven. Christy and Rich from the Mystic Raven will be joining us for Call Flow to talk about, how they got into the spirituality, and just like about the shop. What they're kind of like. I'm terrible. This is terrible. Like passions, how it got started, and just like
With
how they got into it.
crystals
Crystals,
and
like fun stories. I love a good story.
Yeah, Ouija boards.
They had a really cool. Chris, your
Ouija
face.
What? I know.
Oh, man.
I've expressed myself
I know.
through my
I know.
face.
I love it. I love it. No, that's great. They had a really cool. I was talking to them, and apparently they were at an antique store. And they found this old wood table, and Rich does like wood carving, and so he like carved a Ouija board onto this like the surface of this old like wood table from God knows when, probably the 40s. It looked like the leg work very, very, very nice and detailed. So I was, they just they're very fun people.
They are
very,
fun
very
people.
fun people.
Yeah, and if you haven't been visit the shop, it's just right across the hallway from our studios here, the Francis E. Wood Studios. So that's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun, yeah. I actually I gave him a shaman painting of mine to display for this month of October because it's spooky.
Well, have they had much interest in it?
They said that definitely people have asked about it and they're trying to figure out more about it. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's a very interesting. Chris, you saw that piece. Did we talk about that? Like on the show at all?
I'm not sure.
I think we talked about it before you saw it on the show. But I don't think you actually. I don't think we talked about it. What did you take from that piece? Because it is a very bizarre kind of piece of art.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Well, your shaman must have been on something. He must have eten some mushrooms or something like that. But anyway.
Some wild mushrooms. Yeah.
I did not feel that there was, I wasn't disturbed by it. It just is interesting.
Yeah.
Where his mind was, when he did this painting. It was various faces in it. And all that stuff.
A lot of faces. And, I think Christy, like how she summarized it was very interesting because it was like, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. And she was just saying that, like, it wasn't even about, like, what he was trying to say. It was just how he said it. Just the guttural emotion of the, like, his...
rendition
in his body was just... It's just basically his passion, his motivation, is.
Well, you might as well go on ahead and take a picture of it, and put it on Facebook.
I don't know if we need that. I mean, I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know. That's all. It's pretty intense. It's a pretty intense piece, but
it is. Yeah.
Maybe we'll take a photo with them holding it if they want. But I think it's a piece that needs to be seen. That's what I'll say. It needs to be.
You need to put it right above your sofa.
I feel like. I feel like it should be in a museum sometimes, and then sometimes I'm like, no, it's for me. It's like, and then I'm like, maybe that's
how much
the
did you pay for it? $5?
$5. Yeah, $5 for that.
Maybe worth $500,000. Who knows?
Who knows? Honestly,
stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd like to see if that guy, the guy who does the painting,
Mark Prieta.
Yes, Mark. I would love to get his thoughts on it too.
That might
be very. Yeah.
Interesting.
That would be very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. We haven't heard from him in a while.
We haven't. Mark, if you're listening.
Yeah. Please give us a call.
Stop on by.
Stop by. We miss you. Yeah.
We need more of you. That cow painting, though, I mean, with the fireworks going off in the distance. The one they brought for you, it was so nice. Visually, just
Yeah, it's right beside my bed.
it's nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
got it
like
right there. So, along with on the other side of the bed, I've got 1, 2, 3 more of his works,
Wow.
and I've got a couple that I haven't hung yet. So, he's very good.
He's very talented.
Good.
Very talented.
Raw talent. There,
Local,
folks.
and then there you go, local artist. I just the scene is great in Farmville.
That's right.
Also, speaking of local artists, not to go on to a tangent, but we have the Farmville Spotlight tomorrow.
Oh,
with,
good. Busy day tomorrow.
Busy day, yeah. Mystic
All right,
Ray.
who's going to be with you tomorrow?
Jonathan Golden. He performs at Press Club. He's a part of the Back Sydney Band. I interviewed the Back Sydney Band, but he was unable to make it. So now I'm kind of like just wrapping up that whole process. He's a very interesting guy. I would say he's kind of like the lead singer. And I was talking to him a little bit.
Was he in here before?
Yeah, he
I
was.
met him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, very nice guy. Very nice guy. He was telling me some wild stories, and we're going to save these for the spotlight, obviously. But he told me that he gets a little rowdy when he's on stage, and that like sometimes like some of the band members were like, okay, so we're doing a party. We're going to be very clean cuts, 1960s Beatles, holding the guitar up high. We're not going to get crazy. And then he told me, like they'll have a meeting like that. And then next thing he knows, he's like stage diving in the audience and just like
Putting on a good show.
banging on his guitar, just like, wow. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, playing his guitar, whatever, But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. He's an interesting guy.
Good. Well, I understand the Downtown Partnership is having their costume parade.
Yes, they are. That's also tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is going to be so busy.
Yeah, I judged those costumes a couple of years ago, I think. It was so cold. Oh, gosh. It's not going to be that way tomorrow. It's going to be warm
Nice.
for those trick-or-treaters and all. But anyway, that was fun. That was fun.
Nice.
So
That's nice.
get
That's
down
going to be
there.
very exciting. I'll try to stop by. I mean, to see what's happening.
to see what's
I never
happening
been
with
to
the costume, the little costume parade and all. Yeah, it's become a tradition.
that. That's nice.
And they just, and the merchants open up and they're giving out candy and stuff like that. It's just really, really neat.
Yeah.
Really neat. So, yep. But I'll be setting up at St. Teresa's tomorrow evening. So
Very nice. A lot of stuff going on. Lots
of stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, speaking of Halloween, Chris, I feel like I think we maybe touched on this before, but like are you aware of any local legends in the Farmville area? Like, not Bigfoot, but kind of like Bigfoot in the sense that, it's like, oh, every Halloween there's this guy, a grave robber, anything.
No, but there used to be a guy who would walk from the Hampton-Sydney area into Farmville. And I think that there was a bit of a legend about him, but this was years ago. So I'm not sure, but maybe somebody out there knows who
Did
I'm
he used
talking
to carry
about.
a flag?
No,
Okay,
not that.
but that's a local legend, though. That's what I'm talking about.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
Mr.
Flagman.
Wiley.
I remember growing up when I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8, being in Farmville, and we would be driving into town, and I'd see a guy walking the streets
That was
carrying
David
a
Wiley.
flag.
Yep.
That's what I call local legend right there. It's those people you never forget. But interesting. So somebody would walk from Hampton-Sydney into Farmville.
Into Farmville. He was always walking. And, he would walk at night as well.
That's kind of spooky. How long ago was this?
This is, years ago.
Like
30 years ago.
Oh,
more than
interesting.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
More than that. 45 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
Don't
Like
let me go any
80s?
further back.
Okay.
But maybe somebody knows,
Somewhere in
about
the
that.
80s, maybe? Or would that be fair? Is that like, or maybe 90s?
No, 70s.
70s. Okay, sorry.
Late 70s, maybe early 80s.
Wow. That is spooky because, like, the 70s, I feel like there was just, like, a lot of crimes committed, because, like, I don't know. I mean, today I feel like the crimes have gone down, but I feel like in the 70s you had, just a lot of crazy people being crazy. Yeah. But that's interesting.
That's what came to mind. And there was David Wiley. Yeah. Interesting. He passed, I think.
Now, the guy who used to walk, did he wear like a certain thing?
I'm
like
not
just
sure.
All black? Or?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I just know that it was an imposing figure. Let's just put it that
spooky. way. Some people still see him today. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. But anyway, so, maybe our listeners have had some experiences or they know of some Farmville stories.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about them.
Yeah.
Because, I wasn't around in Farmville long enough to, like, catch those, like, the weird stories that you hear. Like this guy walking around. That's pretty cool. That's what I'm talking about. Though.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. And it was... He was known, for that. So I don't know. It's a wonder he didn't get hit by a car or something like that. But
especially walking at night like that. Oof.
Yeah, along the side of the road. Anyway, let's see. We're almost down to the bottom of the hour, and we're going to have our weather forecast, which is beautiful, still beautiful. I can't believe that we need some rain. Is what we need because we're very dry. But you know what? I was amazed because I took Iggy. I always take Iggy out for a swim around 10:30, something like that. Anyway, and up on top of the hill where the tower is, you can see all the beautiful foliage. And like day before yesterday, it was absolutely beautiful. Yesterday, it was gone. It was like here today, gone
the next day.
Next day. Yeah. And I was amazed.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, it's very fast. So it doesn't seem like the trees are holding their color as long as
Catch
they
them before
usually
they
do.
all...
Yeah, that's right.
I was walking
I think
in...
most of them are on my deck, all the leaves. But anyway.
I was walking in one morning and like the street was clear and I was just walking and then instantly I felt a breeze and just like all the trees ever, or not the trees, but the leaves just like fell down on me and I was like, wow, it's really... It was amazing because the streets was just like empty.
I
it was
guess
like nice.
it's because it's been so dry.
Yeah. I mean, really, you're definitely right when you say we need more rain because...
Well, speaking of that,
yes.
Let's get to our forecast.
Let's get into it.
And let me see. I'll refresh that a little bit just to see. All right. This edition of our weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, the forecast for today calls for mostly sunny with a high of 79 degrees. Here we are at the last of October, and we're hitting almost 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow. Mostly clear tonight with a low of 57. Thursday, which is Halloween Eve, sunny with a high of 80 degrees. And for Halloween night, we've got mostly cloudy with a low of 61. Then for Friday, partly sunny with a high of 78 degrees. On Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 44. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high around 64. It's a little cooler. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 39. And for Sunday, we'll see lots of sunshine again with a high of 67 degrees. Now, I'm going to do this. Our humidity is at 94%. Our barometer is falling off just a little bit, 30.42 inches. We do have winds coming in around 5 miles per hour from the southwest. Our current temperature, according to what I have here, is at 56 degrees. And I guess we got, it says sunny, but looks like we got a little bit of cloud cover out there. So 56 degrees after a low of 53. So that's your weather forecast. And that's brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. All right, coming up next, we have our birthday calendar, which is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson PC is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson PC for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
Okay. All right, it's time for the birthdays. Noah, who's celebrating on this October 30th?
Chris, I only got one on the list, but it's going to be a very special one, and
Okay.
it's Mullah Gray.
Okay.
Mullah Gray.
Okay.
Malai. What is that?
Malai.
Malai Gray. Happy birthday, Malai. I hope you have a great day. Celebrate it right, and celebrate it the right way. Just eat some cake and some ice
Eat
cream.
some pumpkin cookies.
How do you celebrate your birthday, Chris?
Well, I don't.
Okay, so, well, you should. You should.
Well, everybody else is
No.
celebrating
Yeah.
the big birthday. you know.
True. Yes.
Yeah. So, Christmas birthdays.
Oh yeah, Christmas. Yeah. Oh, that's tough. You got to compete with Jesus.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
All right.
So that just, all right, tell them how they can send
Yes,
those
you can
names in.
send them in by emailing them to birthdays@wflo.net. Or you can call them in at 434-394-0924.
Okay. And for the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson PC on Main Street in Farmville. Saw Terry and Nelson the other, I guess it was last Friday. Looking good. They're looking good. All right. It's time, Noah.
All right.
We've got our recipe for the week.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And it's creamy Tuscan chicken pasta.
I need that.
I'm thinking. I was thinking about you when I read this and said, "Well, I'm going to have to do it."
Yeah, you were telling me it has pretty much every ingredient that I've raved over my entire life.
Well, this was it's a creamy chicken and spinach pasta. It has lots of Italian flavor, thanks to cheese and sun-dried tomatoes. So let's get the ingredients together here. You're going to need 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 4 skinless, boneless chicken thighs, 3/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 large onion finely chopped, 4 cloves of garlic minced, 1/2 cup of dry white wine, 1/2 cup of chopped, drained, oil-packed, sun-dried tomatoes.
Always have a
Okay.
spare jar at home of those.
Okay. All right. A cup of low-sodium chicken broth, 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 4 cups of fresh baby spinach, a cup of freshly grated Asiago cheese, a cup of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and a 16-ounce package of mini farfalle. What is it?
Farfalle?
Farfalle? Okay. That's the pasta. Okay. All right. So it sounds like it's a lot of ingredients, but most of it you probably have in your pantry anyway. All right. Here are the instructions. You heat the oil in a large skillet over medium-low heat. Season both sides of the chicken thighs with salt and pepper and place into the hot skillet. Cook until golden. The thighs are no longer pink in the center and the juices run clear, about 8 to 10 minutes per side. An instant read thermometer inserted near the center should read 165 degrees. Remove the chicken thighs from the pan and set aside. Reduce the heat to low. Add your onion and garlic to the skillet. Cook until softened, about 5 minutes. Pour in the white wine and use a wooden spoon to scrape up any of the brown bits from the bottom of the pan. Cook until the wine is almost evaporated. That's about 3 to 5 minutes. Add in the sun-dried tomatoes and cook for 1 minute. Stir in the chicken broth, the Italian seasoning, bring to a simmer, and cook until mixture has slightly reduced, about 5 minutes. You add your spinach to the skillet and cook until wilted, 1 to 2 minutes. Reduce heat to low and stir in the Asiago, heavy cream, until well combined. Stir in the lemon juice, season to taste with salt and black pepper. Return the chicken thighs to the skillet. Heat until warm, about 5 to 7 minutes. Turn off the heat and allow the pan to sit off heat while cooking the pasta. The sauce will thicken as it cools, okay? Meanwhile, in a large pot with lightly salted water, you bring that to a roiling boil. I like the word. It's rolling boil. Stir in the mini pasta. Return to a boil. Cook the pasta uncovered, stirring occasionally until tender yet firm to the bite, about 7 to 8 minutes. And you drain that. You divide the pasta between 4 bowls. Top each with the chicken thighs and sauce to serve. You can use boneless, skinless chicken breasts instead of the thighs. Just adjust the cooking time. You can use a teaspoon of garlic powder in place of the garlic cloves. You can swap Parmesan or any other hard cheese you like in place of the Asiago. So it's flexible. There you go.
Very nice. I like a flexible recipe just in case if you don't have something like the cheese. But like Asiago, that's like one of the greatest cheeses of all time.
I have to agree with you.
I mean, it's so flavorful. Yeah.
And what about the pasta now? Would you?
I'm sure you could change.
You could
the pasta.
change egg noodles, maybe.
Egg noodles would be good. Yeah, I like the. I'm terrible. I don't know all my pasta names.
I don't either.
But the kind of I love rigatoni. That's honestly, if I had to pick one pasta to eat for the rest of my life, rigatoni would be it. But also the spring shaped pastas.
Yeah. Zita.
It might be Zita. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sure you could also use egg noodles as well.
So it sounds to me like this is pretty Alpha Gal friendly as well. So we will post it on our website and make a copy for you to take home.
Yeah. Yes,
so
please.
You have it.
Yeah.
And that's our recipe for the week. Now, let's get to birthdays, since we don't have any callers right now. The number 434-394-0924. Just call up to say hello. Whatever. Anyways, we have some celebrity birthdays. All right. This October 30th, actor and director Henry Winkler is 79 today.
The Fonz? No, the Fonz.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yep. And let's see. He directed episodes of Clueless and Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. All right. Let's see. Actor Harry Hamlin turns 72. I know him. Yeah. Let's see what a fun fact he has. He was nominated for a Primetime Emmy in 2013 for his guest role on Mad Men. So that's Harry Hamlin, turning 72 today. Also, Kevin Pollak. Or Pollak?
Pollak.
P-O-L-L-A-K. Pollak.
Yeah. Pollak or Pollak.
Yeah, turned 67 today. He played Cupid in the Santa Clauses. All right, who else? Singer Gavin Rossdale turns 58.
I like that picture they used for him. He's just
Yeah.
Jamming out there.
Right. He has had guest roles in episodes of Burn Notice, Hawaii Five-0, and Criminal Minds. He is 58 today. Also, Nia Long turns 54. Her first film she appeared in was Buried Alive in 1989. I don't think I could ever see that movie. Ugh. As claustrophobic as I am. Actor Matthew Morrison turns 46 today. His first Broadway show was part of the cast of the Footloose musical.
Interesting.
Janelle Parrish, actress there, turns 36 today. All right.
I see she recently appeared in a Hallmark film, Haunted Wedding, which honestly sounds like the most Hallmark movie title. Like,
oh yeah. Yep. All right, let's see
Wow.
what else is going on here. Actress Kennedy McMahon, actress Kennedy McMahon turns 28. She's originally from Holland, Michigan. Okay. All right, director Claude Lelouch of A Man and a Woman is 87. Songwriter Eddie Holland of Holland Dozier Holland is 85. Singer Grace Slick, 85 today. Singer Otis Williams of The Temptations is 83. Drummer Chris Slade of Manfred Mann's Earth Band and AC/DC is 78 today. Wow. Bassist Timothy B. Schmidt of the Eagles and Poco is 77. Actor Leon Rippey of Saving Grace and Deadwood is 75. Actor Charles Martin Smith of American Graffiti and The Buddy Holly Story is 71. Country singer T. Graham Brown is 70 today. Singer-guitarist Jerry DeBorg of Jesus Jones is 64. Actor Michael Beach of Soul Food and Third Watch, 61. Actor Jack Plotnick of Reno 9/11 is 56. Cash Cab host Ben Bailey is 54. Actor Billy Brown of How to Get Away with Murder and Dexter is 54. Country singer Cassidy Osborne of Shadazy is 48. Actor Gail Garcia Bernal of Babel and the Motorcycle Diaries is 46. And let's see, actor Fiona Dourif of When We Rise and True Blood is 43 today. Actor Sean Sipos of Melrose Place is 43. Actor Tasso Feldman of The Resident is 41. Actor Tiquan Richmond of Everybody Hates Chris is 32. And let's see, John Adams, our second U.S. president.
wow.
His date of birth is today. Also, Charles Atlas, the bodybuilder, had a birthday today. Andrea Mitchell, newscaster, 78. That's with the Associated Press. That's it.
Wow. That's a lot of... Good job, Chris.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right. Okay,
My
what else
goodness.
is going on?
Oh, wow. Nothing. Not a whole lot. That is funny though. The guy from Cash Cab. Did you ever watch that show growing up? Well, I watched it growing up. It was pretty funny. Basically, he just asks you trivia while he rides you around New York, and if you answer correctly, you get like $100 or something. And it keeps going up, and like,
Really?
yeah, it's a pretty fun show. I'd say it's in the same category that like Deal or No Deal is. You know, it's kind of that kind of fun game show. Oh, you know what, Chris? I meant to ask you, how is Iggy doing?
Iggy is doing just fine. Yeah. We had some chicken thighs for dinner last night, mashed potatoes and green beans. I left the counter with the green beans on it for 1 second, and she
Oh,
got
boy.
to them. So she had
She works
had green
fast.
beans for dessert. She's very fast. But anyway, that was my fault, not hers. But no, she's fine. She's been catching voles in the ground. She has a terrific nose, you know, and terrific ears. And she's really, really, really orientated to her schedule. And if you're off, then she lets you know it. You
That's
know?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like she can tell time.
Yeah, that's kind of cool to have a dog that's very like routine based, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like my cat Jeff is that way. Like if we're not up by a certain time or if we're not feeding him, and
How did you come by the name of Jeff for this
that's
cat?
a great name. Well, my girlfriend, that was her ex's name. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's man. No, we kind of were like talking about like we find like old man names kind of funny, like Henry. Well, that's not really an old. Yeah,
I think Henry's a cool name.
Henry is a cool name. Yeah, but like Jeff is like. When you think of a Jeff, I just think of like an old man, like making like a grumpy face, and like our cat Jeff, it fits him well. Weirdly
Really?
enough, it does. It does.
Well, is he a tabby cat or is he?
He's a tuxedo cat.
What's that?
Like
yeah,
black and white.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Ah,
Very
okay.
classy, this guy. But it really, and he knows his name too, which is cool. If you call for Jeff, I feel like most cats I've ever called for, they never come. And if anything, they walk away from you. Like you'll be calling their name and they're like actively trying to get me.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
That's
whenever
annoying.
we would go visit, of course, Francis was kind of allergic to cats, but if we were visiting someone who had a cat, of course, the cat was immediately attracted
wow.
to Francis. You know,
Nice.
Francis is going, my eyes are going to start swelling, I'm going to start itching, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, yeah, so I like cats.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty cool.
They are cool.
I would like to own one of these days a Maine Coon cat.
What is that?
They're
That's great.
big cats.
Yeah.
They're big, and they have long hair, and they're absolutely beautiful.
Do you think Edgy would be okay with that?
Probably not, but
She'll get used to it. You know.
I don't know about that. No, I
Oh,
think
sure.
that this might be after Idgy,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
AI. But yeah, I would like to own one of those
Yeah,
because they
that'd
are
be cool.
supposedly very, very friendly and docile, and they like to please, and they get up to 30 pounds. I think.
Jeez, that is a
they're
big cat.
Big cats. Yeah, Maine Coon cat.
Does Idgy like the winter time? Does she like running
Oh,
around
she
in the
loves.
snow and
she
stuff?
eats the snow.
Oh, that's
she
great.
Eats it. She loves it. Of course, you know, and she loves to go swimming. If the pond doesn't have any ice on it, that's she'll swim. But if there's ice on it, I don't let her go out there because she could get caught under it.
Exactly.
Or whatever. And no, but she doesn't care. Rain, snow, sleet, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I wouldn't do to get a dog like that. It's just like,
She's got it made.
yeah, she
she
does.
does.
Yeah, she's living the life.
She has over 200 acres. She can just
goodness.
roam around, and she knows her way home. If she gets into chasing a squirrel or a deer or whatever, then just let her go.
Yeah.
Because she knows her way home now.
Wow. She's almost like a whole like own person. Like
She is her own person.
She's
She has her
going
own
out at
personality.
night, sneaking out.
She hates it when I get on my my iPad.
Yeah, really.
In the mornings after I've fed all the animals, the birds and her and everything, I have my coffee if I'm not working or anything, and I tell her now, I said, I'm going to go do my words, So I do Wordle, and then I have some other stuff that I do in the morning to help stimulate my brain, I guess. But she knows. She knows when I get to this one puzzle that I do, and she can't stand it. She
Interesting.
just can't stand it. Now, if I'm reading a book, she's fine,
But if you're on the iPad,
But if I'm on the iPad, man, she
Weird.
watches my every move. It's crazy.
weird.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I love her. She's beautiful, and she's just Idgy.
Yeah.
That's the way she is. She's just Idgy. You just have to be careful. Ding.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, there we
Little
go.
bell.
Yeah.
Not
So
bad.
how? Oh, we have a call.
We do have a caller.
Very good. Good morning.
And they hung up.
And they hung up. Maybe I hung them up. Sorry. Try again.
Try again, caller.
Yep. Try again, caller. There we go.
There we
Now, let's see if I can catch him. Did I catch you? Did I catch you? Did I catch you? Hello?
Pardon?
Oh,
Hello?
yes. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. No, that wasn't me, the hang-up person.
Oh. Well, maybe it was somebody else.
Oh, yeah, somebody else is calling in.
Yes, or somebody from beyond, possibly.
I
Well,
know.
then we'll have to let you go now. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, cheesy. Oh, my gosh. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't know. Our power just went out, and, it went out about 8:30. So.
Oh, really?
Prospect.
Yeah. No wind, no rain, no snow, nothing over here.
What about the,
No.
I hate to suggest this, but did you pay the electrical bill? Electricity bill?
No,
Okay.
that's the craziest thing. They keep sending us letters. I thought it was just a suggestion.
Listen, Noah was direct. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no pussyfooting around with
I
Noah.
know. He does. He has his oyster shelf, oyster knife out, just
Yeah.
prying.
that's right.
So,
Yep.
yep.
So do you have
So,
many trick-or-treaters come by your house?
Oh, we have literally zero. When I got here, I set up and I turned the light on and I sat out on the front porch and zip.
Uh-huh.
No, ma'am. So.
Well, we never set up before. We'd have an apple or something like that, carrying over. But no, we never had trick-or-treaters as such. Some of our friends who had young children, they would come by occasionally, but now they're all grown up, so yeah.
Oh, they can't come by and just get a cocktail or something?
Oh, no. Nope. They're afraid to go in the woods. Yeah.
So, you guys were talking about War of the Worlds before it
Yeah.
power cutouts. Mm-hmm. And they had like a little show years ago as to what they thought. Do you know how bad the panic was? Was it kind of like the television show where everybody was just freaking out and crazy and?
I don't know how intense it was, but I think that, I think there were people there who actually believed it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, it seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, I was just curious if you had, maybe if you were into it and you read a story or...
I think WFLO got the rights to broadcast that for one Halloween, I believe.
Huh.
And this has been years and years ago. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that we had the rights to we got the rights to do that, and that was fun. Of course, we told everybody we were going to do it, but
I would be shame on us if we freaked out again.
Yeah.
But, do you still have the rights? Do you once you buy the rights, is it yours until?
I don't know. It happened when I was just, nobody. What?
I think we're getting that caller again. I see the phone.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
They
all
can
right.
wait.
You can wait.
I can hang on. Maybe it is a blast
No.
from the past.
What
No.
if it is like a alien trying to? No, I'm kidding. Okay, sorry. That's a little ridiculous. That's a little.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
So can you actually tell if a caller does call in?
Yeah, I guess that's what.
Okay,
Noah's-
if somebody's on the phone, you know that somebody else is calling.
We have like a little landline over here in the studio, and I do see when that goes off. But as far as our main like line for the radio, you can't see if somebody else is calling in. Is
Right.
that correct?
Yeah. Anyway.
So, are there still not suggestion days, request days, or is that gone?
No, I'm still taking requests in the evenings, Monday through I want to say Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday, I'm on in the evening from 4 to 6, and I take requests then.
Drive time.
Drive time. Live drive at 5.
Live drive at 5. That's right.
John does not take requests if you hear him on. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. He's not going to answer the phone to take your request. That's just, which I get too. I mean, there's like, I get that. I get that too. I like to take requests. I like to kind of like play different. Yeah, it's fun for me to kind of like search through the library and be like, do we have it? And then try to find something. Oh, John's yelling. I didn't catch that. I just heard John's voice yelling somewhere in the studio.
He was putting in his 2 cents.
I know. I have 2 quick questions before we go off the air. So, are you playing scary music tomorrow?
Sure.
Or you gotta call in and request?
Yeah. We're going to blend in some spooky tunes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sure.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Monster
And,
Mash.
Monster Mash, and Black Cat, and Superstition, all those.
Yeah. Then, yesterday, when the guys were doing the sound effects and pondering making them part of the show,
Yeah.
is there a do you think the public should also get a chance to respond with a yes or no?
I mean, sure.
Oh, okay. And then that will help persuade the vote. It is voting season.
It is voting season. I support democracy. I feel like people have been acting wild. I mean, it is close to the election, but I mean, like, I'm just driving around and people are like throwing, like, they have their fist up in the air while they're driving. They're just shouting. I mean, I think people are more emotional this time around. You know what I mean, Chris? Have you noticed, like, people go off quicker now? Like, I'll be having a conversation at Walmart with just a random stranger, and they're like, the election, and they're either far right or far left, and but they've done one thing. They've gone too far, either left or right. They're always on one side or the other, and I'm kind of neutral about everything. I take everything with a grain of salt, and I guess my problem is I don't get overly passionate about politics, and maybe I'm missing out on a lot of the fun. I don't know.
No, I purposefully do not call my brother Eddie during the presidential all that stuff, election time, because he gets totally nuts.
Oh, really?
Oh, he goes off. Yeah.
Oh.
So.
My gosh, to where it would be, if you voted for this person, I'm never talking to you again. You know how they have those family wars?
Well, yeah, but it's just his take on things that, is very, very strange, very worrisome. So I just don't talk to him. So,
that's probably safe.
Yeah, it is safe. I love him dearly, but, and he gets to talking about politics and stuff like that. He turns into, he morphs into a different person.
Isn't that crazy? God and government. Don't talk about either. Everything is
that's right.
Peaceful.
All right, well, we got to run. It's 9 o'clock already.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your time.
All right. Okay, take care. Talk to you later.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we were having a good time. I just looked and saw that it's 9 o'clock.
Man, time flies.
We have
when
to
you're having fun.
We have to get out of here.
Yes, we do.
All right.
We do.
Take care,
All right, you
everybody.
too.
Have a great day.